Newcastle is well renowned for its beautiful coastal area and plentiful selection of surf breaks and spots. One of the most well-known surf spots in Newcastle is Newcastle Beach, an A-frame working in all conditions but best suits an easterly swell and westerly winds and becomes very crowded. This beach break has three main sections. Shark Alley, usually forming a barrel and a faster ride. It has a high frequency of braking and is surfable for beginners. Next is Main Beach. This is the whole middle section of the beach, containing plenty of peaks and a very high frequency of braking. If there's swell, it will break in any condition. This, depending on the conditions, can range from beginner to advanced. And lastly, Southie. This is also a very sucky sandbank that usually wedges up and creates a very bowly wave, with a nice section to hit. This is more for intermediate and advanced surfers looking to improve and practice aerial manoeuvres. Moving along towards Nobbies is a generous amount of spots widely named the Strip. Along this we have Flat Rock. This is a hollow, fast, powerful wave recommended for intermediate and experienced surfers comfortable with right-handers. It doesn't consistently break, but it works regularly, usually not too crowded but a few out, and works best with the southwest to southeast swell and a westerly wind. Just in from here is Cowrie Hole, a slow-moving, small reef break that only breaks between about 1 to 3 foot and is a simple, nice, smooth ride. More suitable for male riders and slow-moving wave crafts, it's a right-hander and works in the same conditions as Flat Rock, suitable for all experience levels, and it's a nice wave to learn on. Across from this is Middles. This is an A-frame that rarely works, but when working is very enjoyable and will get very crowded quickly. More for the experienced riders as it is a fast, heavy and dangerous wave. Best conditions are a clean easterly swell with small westerly to no wind at all. Next we have Groper, a barreling reef break working consistently on a clean easterly swell with westerly wind, usually breaking as a right-hander, but occasionally breaks as an A-frame. It is a long barreling ride for experienced surfers. Now we are at Nobbies Beach. This is another open public beach. This has waves all down the stretch, but there are 6 main spots. All spots at Nobbies Beach apart from the wedge suit a southeast swell and westerly offshore wind. Firstly, we have Nobbies Bank. This is a sandbank that usually has a fun, powerless left-hander, but also has a right-hander, suitable for all experience levels and has a pleasant crowd of nice surfers. Nobbies Bank, like Newcastle, is suitable for beginners and offers a lifeguard service. Next, we have Nobbies Reef. Deceptive by the name, is a sandbar far out the back at Nobbies that breaks a fast left-hander that usually cops a bit more swell than Nobbies Bank. It isn't usually crowded and is acceptable for intermediate surfers who feel comfortable with the surf. Along from this we have the Spot, the Pipe and Seconds. 3 consecutive very intense and thick heavy reef breaks about 6 metres apart from each other. These waves are only advised for experienced surfers and offer a challenge. They offer big, thick, barreling waves that are very heavy and dangerous. They are quite a far paddle out and offer an experience like no other. Lastly, we have the Wedge. Formed by the wave bouncing off the breakwall and forming a large peak that creates a hollow and powerful wedgy wave that offers a fun experience. This works in a northeast swell and northeast wind. This is hidden around the corner and usually won't have many people out. To access, you simply run down the breakwall or along the beach and around the corner. Suitable for intermediate to experienced surfers. Next to this is the Harbour, a right-hander that is a well-renowned surf break of Newcastle, becoming very crowded when working. Rumour has it, the harbour is in fact not a reef break, but is old garbage like grocery trolleys and old cars, which form a wave. This wave will only break in conditions over 5 feet and is a very big wave for experienced surfers.